Good day. Today we're going to learn how to make some cool textures and put them into an object we make in Blender. Okay, first of all, let's go ahead. I have GIMP open first. So let's do a file new. Again, like just the default setting 640 by 400, that works. Click on OK. And what we're going to do is I just want you to make a cool sort of pattern, or like, yeah, just a pattern. So you know all those cool custom brushes you've been saving up? Yeah, now's the time. Now is the time. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to lay down a gradient first. I'm going to go ahead here, I'm going to use one of our cool gradients we made before. I'm going to set up, my shape's going to be a sort of a radial thing. I'm going to go ahead then, put that right in the center. I'm actually going to use a different color set, I think. I'm actually going to use, let's see here, I'm using, yeah, that's cool. Alright, neat. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new layer on top of it. This doesn't matter how you set it up. I just want you to make something awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add some different colors. Okay, so I'm just making a cool pattern. That's not a very cool pattern, so I'm going to go back there a second. There we go. There. So I'm going to shrink that down a little bit. I'm just, just having fun. I'm just making an interesting pattern that I'm going to want to include on a object I make in Blender. So there's no right answer. Ooh. There really is no right answer. I would appreciate though if you did take your time with this, because it's your project. It really is. So I'm going to go ahead. There we go. So once I'm happy with my pattern, this is for instance what my pattern is going to be. I'm going to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to call this simpletexture.jpg. I'm going to save it again. We're going to save it in my pictures folder. Okay, so simpletexture.jpg. Okay, as far as the quality, we're going to leave it at 100. We're going to put it to 100%. Okay, so save. There we go. So from there, I just got that texture now. So that's the texture I'm going to load onto a 3D object in GIMP. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead then in GIMP. I'd like you to start out to use just the cube actually. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and with my cube I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to its materials. Okay, so your materials thing is just right over here. That's the object actually. I'm going to go ahead here, it's like this, it's called material. Okay, alright, so you can see here the material I have right now selected is nothing special. It's when you render it, it's pretty simple. What we're going to do is we're going to change that up. So we're going to go ahead here where it says texture. It's the one just to the right of it. Okay, and you can see here it's got no texture selected. So type is right now is none. So I'm going to go ahead here where it says type. I'm going to select where it says image or movie. And now I'm going to select that. So I'm going to scroll down here, and where it says image, I'm going to go to open. From there, I'm going to go to, remember I had my pictures thing, so there's my simple texture I had made. Okay, so you can see there's my pattern. And since this is a cube, I'm going to go ahead and where it says projection, okay, instead of flat, tube, sphere, or mapping, we're going to do cube. Okay, so now let's see. Let's render this. So let's go to render image. Dude, sweet. So think about it this way: any texture you would make in GIMP, you can then import into Blender to put on your onto your image. So that's just something really simple. If you'd want to. You can change the color of your objects, or put a texture of anything on there. Okay, so that's just a very simple way for you to do that. I wish you the best of luck.